Greetings and welcome back to another investigation.
In the Titty Typhoon, how much tequila will Akane drink? All of it!
We have no sign yet that Akane's a drinker, let's be fair. She's just, you know, got a tapeworm that has to be fed constantly. It's not her fault.
I'm really all in for the limes.
Alright, so...
I mean,
this feels to me like a great time to walk our
walking.
gorilla.
walk our gorilla. Very good. Alright, so where are we going first?
Wherever we get to.
Alright, that's fair.
Okay. Left. I think we're going left. So I believe that means hospitals next.
No, I think that's... Well, oh yeah, it is.
Jog, 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 jog.
I forgot that the hospital had things we still need to get investigate.
Yeah. Well, this is where Chiaki's going.
Yep.
Plus, we never went up to the second floor.
Yeah.
Hi.
I've been hiding, doing nothing. How about you guys? Anybody put anything weird in their mouth?
Hey, you prepped that surveillance camera unit, right? Which makes you a prime suspect.
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Oh my god.
That's not something...
Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors...
Wait, surveillance! We're talking about surveillance here, right?
The surveillance stuff.
surveillance
Yeah, from the
cameras.
surveillance bin. Right beneath the surveillance mark. Are only used as part of the same unit. Surveillance unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor.
Unless you're lying to us.
The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Wait. Then aren't we just looking at ourselves all
Well,
the time?
I'll
And then
swap
use
the equipment.
probably.
like-
Oh, okay.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to see... We wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras.
Alright. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa.
However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number.
So all you gotta do is, like, change the number.
So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal.
Can't stop the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
It'd be unlikely to be able to broadcast with. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right. You did work on that.
Yes.
I'd take your word for it.
did.
Also, is this cactus closer to that water cooler?
It's getting there. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk.
What kind of unit?
As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit isn't destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this surveillance camera unit.
Surveillance camera.
Unit. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, we shipped the cactus in the water cooler.
Yeah, me too. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right?
You know you look suspicious as all fuck.
But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right?
To kill her, see her.
Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. I sure did. I didn't just pick up on that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging there like there is now. That's not at all, The whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared.
It was so hemp, you can't even
So
imagine.
Extremely hemp.
I don't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know it must have been Ibuki. Must have.
Must have.
That doesn't look like her hair. I don't see her hair.
Yeah.
She She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation. She climbed the stepladder of her own free will. And then she grabbed that rope and... That's all I saw. Candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. So we're all clear on this has been staged, right? That's staged.
Well,
Yeah.
if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was a Bookie, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her.
But I didn't make it in time.
Hey. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
Please be the smart one in the room.
Of the room? Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
There's no doubt that the person who was being filmed at that time climbed the stepladder on his or her own. Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
Hey,
Has anyone else noticed these handprints on the windows? They're really
Don't-
freaking me out.
don't put it in your mouth somehow. Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
I would know if I was thinking. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way she'd be able to figure it out that easily.
Actually... Oh, yeah. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
Because she's a lot smarter than either of us. I mean, she's a lot smarter than me. She's so much smarter than you. She said the conference room. But why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Or maybe she's luring me up there to my death because I deserve it. Also, I might just be overthinking, but... Did she seem a little upset by my dismissive, derogatory offhand comment?
Truth bullets! Surveillance monitor photo video has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Well, I'm gonna go up there and see if I can make an even bigger ass of myself.
Well, I'll scooch the cat just a little closer.
Oh, hey.
now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Which I'm willing to say, because you will not win.
No thanks. Oh, what a douchebag.
Yeah.
She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. I'm a dick.
Yeah.
She'd beat me up if I said that out loud, and I would deserve it. Anyway, why are you here?
To beat you up.
Okay.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Sure. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
I plan on wearing hospital gowns from now on. I mean, that was the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any gowns.
Yo.
Yeah, that's right.
Like there was an extra gown that had been taken.
Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagato was wearing. I have no choice then. I should just use Nagato's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it.
What happened to hers?
What did happen to hers?
Yeah,
Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing?
I ate it. Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. That's my...
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing was even grosser.
Like,
Nah, no time to dilly and dally. I totally left my con back at the music venue. Ha, crap. I'm gonna go back soon.
She's gonna be covered in organs when you get back.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
What do you think, diorama?
Start with you. There's an open rooms. You're meeting one side.
Squeak, squeak,
I've
squeak,
been here somewhere else.
aliens.
Fine.
Squeak, squeak, aliens.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's like
blah,
it's
blah,
a small
blah.
world, but slightly less horrifying.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe the
No one's
fourth
gonna-
room.
Hey, and no one's gonna accuse me of not being thorough here.
The stairs, at last.
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh.
Alright, now this is very important. We are looking for Monokuma.
Oh, yes. Wait, what is that radiation room? X-ray room?
Presumably.
Yeah, it's an MRI.
MRI.
I don't...
But it's like bouncing? Do you...
Because
I don't
it's
think I can
active
go in.
and horribly dangerous.
I can go around the corner. Alright, so we've got 2 rooms here.
And the pillar.
And an open creepiness. That's the conference room.
And the on-call room.
Where is Nekomaru? I thought that maybe they had him stashed up here.
Yeah.
This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room. Working at a hospital must be tough work. So, if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right?
I mean...
Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island?
He screams at no one.
We see a Monokuma?
It's a whole lot of black and white, but I don't
Yeah.
quite see a
Medical
Monokuma.
equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical equipment here, too. This room looks like it's been used to store equipment. Nothing particular here that catches my eye. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same
Oh,
stuff.
same thing. Sorry.
Nothing in particular. Is it hiding? Is there one hiding behind the bed? That shadow seems a little weird. Or no, it's the shadow seems a little weird.
Can you go down? Or I guess up? I guess there's no way to look under that bed. Nah, I don't think there's one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering about that too, but
They're usually like they're hidden, but
they're
when you get the
actually
perspective right,
visible.
they're the hardest ones are those ones that don't even look like
Yeah.
one.
There's
They're-
bed.
it resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not the time to rest. The last times I've rested, I've been nearly killed in my sleep. I should go back to investigating.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything actually in this room.
Yeah. It's
Well,
there
very
really just to
suspicious.
justify the fact that it exists because you were here.
Alright. Alright. Well,
Well, I guess do the conference room. It could be in the. It could be fun in the conference
Well,
room.
we're missing 2 Monokumas, is the thing.
Yep.
Yeah. We also
We haven't been in the
room.
motel rooms.
Yeah. Or actually inside the movie theater itself.
That's true.
What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Chiaki.
Don't turn it on.
Oh. Huh. Chiaki? Are you there? Is
'Cause
that your hand?
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
Do you have an alien? Is that what we're talking about here? What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hajime? If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light.
I don't feel this was a good time to be playing a game like this.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
Phil, what's going on?
Are you?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Okay.
Aww.
Aw. Bummer. Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of sudden intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light, and I saw Chiaki had finished open. Oh. Well, there's one on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, good eyes.
So it was filmed in here. It could have been filmed on the hospital camera because it was in here and then just left to be picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
Then you could just basically take the camera and then, like, run it downstairs.
yeah, and then the message is waiting.
Although Kazuichi did say these cameras don't record.
Oh.
That is true, yeah.
When we came in the first time, was the camera there?
Yeah, there was...
Yeah, because there was a flashback to you coming back again the first time and
Right.
you noticed the camera was there.
Right, and they switched the thing, so it would have had to have been... This doesn't record.
Yeah.
Could there have been a third one?
I mean, that's...
And everything could have been swapped out downstairs? Anyway, I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised?
I'm freaked! Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. That's perfect.
Black, light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. It doesn't explain why you threatened me. So, is something wrong with it?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yeah, she's upset. But what was all that about? The bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Then this is the part where Hajime gets punched. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. First I should search this room. I'm not done investigating.
Actually grab
Also,
the Monoku.
yeah.
I've been found.
Yeah.
Yeah. Projector.
Projector. Well, not strange for it to be in a conference room, after all. Probably isn't a clue. I should look somewhere else.
Truth. Oh.
We didn't get any truth bullets in this hospital, did we?
So this was a light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so pitch black.
Not from that one.
It's a really big window. The room looks more spacious thanks to that.
I mean, if the game told us to leave, I don't think we're going to get any more truth bullets, but I still want to search everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Folding desk. Probably arranged these inside the conference room during meetings. There's nothing that catches my eye. Dare I? Hey, did I do something to make you angry? He said idiotically.
I was trying to address it at least.
That's wrong.
not angry. I think.
Well, are you or aren't
Oh,
you?
that was the time to run.
If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Would you like a shovel, or are you happy to keep doing this by hand? Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry
I
about it.
could stand next to this window.
Is she teasing me? No, she's trying to let you escape with some small bit of dignity before you know, just make things so much worse.
Kind of unreasonably nice of her when you think about it.
Yeah, no. We really don't deserve her at all.
Nope.
Gonna go down some stairs.
Aliens doing surgery.
Bye, aliens. We'll probably never see you again.
Don't forget to phone home.
I won't. How do I do that? Huh?
Like this again.
The surveillance camera.
The surveillance camera I saw, there's no doubt that Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own. So, it'd mean Ibuki committed suicide. But, is that really it?
No?
do you think,
I mean, there's
Faye?
nothing left. The game told you the hospital's done.
I
but,
know, I'm just thinking.
Like,
I know, I'm just...
this is your own logic's sake, not necessarily looking for a gameplay
Yeah.
mechanic. Oh, yeah!
I wanna do that
Okay,
last.
well, goodbye. Hello, Luchador.
Yeah, that definitely is the feel of one that's going to take a little while.
It didn't tell us to go here, did it?
No.
No, motel's in the spot.
Yeah. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in this motel.
Kick door, walk inside.
Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is.
Kick every door.
Might be faster just to ask
No,
someone.
kick every door!
Also, definitely don't use the key you now have. You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
No, but I was confused. I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well. Open the door to the center room.
Is that gonna lead to Hiyoko's room, or...?
However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
Noted. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Exactly like this.
Gundam.
Damn right.
Every game needs a Gundam.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain to me again what happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue...
You met up with Bakan and me.
And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Yoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened. Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki?
as I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Body? Yeah! Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Manami.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh?
Do you think those two are somehow suspicious?
Like...
Well, Yoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So, obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
That might be it, but...
While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. when the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panic in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki had disappeared.
So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
Nah, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anybody. You implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? Sounds unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Yoko wrapped around the pillow with duct tape.
It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
huh?
What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Nah, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for.
You were kind of an accessory to the last murder.
That's true.
So, don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
How reassuring.
I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that.
Oh, don't worry. I got a list. Truth bullets! Ego's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your head.
The fact is that it's got to have... The filming of the false suicide has to have been up in the... Has to have been up in the conference room, and no one was left alone enough other than Mikan in the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, anybody
But
could have got
anybody
into
could've,
the
like-
hospital.
Yeah.
Could have gone through and not been seen, yeah. Like, while you're in a room, someone could have gone.
True.
Also say, remember the notice for the hospital isn't necessarily that people can't go into the hospital at night, it's that you can't sleep there.
Yes.
Also, where the fuck is Nekomaru?
I guess it's technically that you can't visit anyone in the hospital at night. Where is Nekomaru? What's that guy getting up to? What a joker.
Looks like it's locked, but
But
key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use
Oh, you
this.
didn't have to think about it at all. Good job.
That took a lot less time than it would have taken Makoto.
I mean, Makoto would have had to wait till someone told him, so...
It opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hyoko's key.
Yoko's room key?
Alright, I should go inside. Shut up, Makoto.
Makoto, go back to your room.
Huh?
So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed there a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but... I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Not Sonia. She is digging through the trash.
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
How did you get in here?
I see.
What? Did something happen?
No. It's just... I am starting to believe it might have been my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean? Ah!
Ah!
Hello. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. Also, there's something in the toilet. There's no way anyone can use this.
Alright, well... Guess we gotta touch the toilet, Monokuma.
Flush.
No.
Hey, that's all 5!
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So
Another act.
small and rusty, no one would be able to use it.
Now we can actually focus on the murder. Who died? Was it Hifumi?
Bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep.
I mean, good.
Oh, it's...
It's actually just a
One of those.
monitor. It's not the TV.
It looked like a TV.
How
It
disappointing.
does. And it's in the place we put a TV.
The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. Which doesn't at all look like she had, but...
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However, disease is not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Let her finish, maybe.
Perhaps her kimono.
There are other clothes, okay?
Yeah.
She needs to get... I know she's dead, but she needed to get the fuck over this. Her kimono? Again? This is again a plot issue?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her.
She also doesn't seem like the type of person who thought ahead and packed clothes when they came over here.
Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then, I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower. But then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it and should have just gotten some nice sweatpants.
Murder Mart's got some sweatpants. Perfect for murdering.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono and didn't want to send anybody to the store to get something for her, huh?
You are right.
The others might have just thought it was a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. Poorly, apparently. But Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Just get some other clothes like a normal person.
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Okay.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? Huh. I can see that happening. Did she walk there naked?
Or sort of like, well, sort of like half bundled around her, yeah.
Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, it's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
No one knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Or was it just a case of it was in the middle of something else with Ibuki and went, ah, shit. Well, okay, I'll kill you too.
Me too, yeah.
Except it was supposed to be some kind of like, you know, copycat killing. Huh. Something's wrong.
Truth bullets! Sonia's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Could be Sonia. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. No sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well.
Also, does lead us down the, Kazuichi really did start tapping all of those surveillance cameras.
Alright, it's that special time that only happens during an investigation. The episode's about to end, or it's not. Bye, maybe.